Go ahead and pause the video and complete this problem. The first thing you need to make sure is that this actually says equals 0, and it does not right now. So we're going to move everything over to the left. So minus 5a on both sides and minus 13 on both sides. Okay, so I'm going to get 10a squared minus 5a minus 13 equals 0. So right now my a is 10, my b is negative 5, and my c is negative 13. And I'm going to plug them into the quadratic formula. So negative b, so negative of negative 5 plus or minus square root of negative 5 squared minus 4 times 10 times negative 13. And this is all over 2a, so all over 2 times 10. Figure out my square root part. So negative 5 squared, remember that's negative 5 times negative 5, and that would be positive 25. Whenever you square, whenever you do the b squared, remember it will turn into a positive number. Multiply these three, so negative 4 times 10 times negative 13. That's going to be positive 520. I add these together, and I get 545. And I just need to square root that. And when I square root that, I am getting approximately 23.35. Okay, rounds up to 23.35. Okay, let's write our two parts. Okay, so remember, negative of negative 5, negative times a negative, that would be positive 5 plus something. This one is divided by 20 because 2 times 10 is 20. And 5 minus something divided by 20. Okay, that something is my 23.35. Now let's go ahead and add and divide. So 5 plus 23.35 is 28.35 divided by 20. And I'm going to have to round this one into 1.42. Got to round it up. For the second one, 5 minus 23.35 is negative 18.35 divided by 20. And I round this one to negative 0.92. Oh, I can't read my own number. Okay, so my two answers are 1.42 and negative 0.92. Okay, last one here. Let's go ahead and pause the video and complete this last problem. First thing got to make sure we do is we got to make it equal to 0. So I have to go plus 11n on both sides. And when I do that, I do have to make sure everything goes in the correct order. So it goes n squared, then n, then constant, equals 0. So my a is 3, my b is 11, and my c is negative 104. Okay, so let's go ahead and plug everything in. Negative b, oops, wrong number. Negative b plus or minus b squared minus 4 times a times c. I'm going to have some big numbers here. all over 2a. Okay, well, let's get our square root part. So 11 squared is 121. Then we have to multiply -4 times 3 times -104. And that is positive 1,248. Got to add those up. And I get positive 1,369. Okay, it's a positive number, so let's go ahead and square root it. I get 37. Oh, kind of a nice number there. 37. Okay, so let's go ahead and break this up. So I have -11 plus the 37 divided by 6 and -11 minus the 37 divided by 6. So -11 plus 37 is 26. 26 divided by 6 is 4.3 repeating. The other part, -11 minus 37 is -48 divided by 6. That's -8. So my two answers that I end up having with this particular one are 4.3 repeating and -8. Okay. Now go ahead and make sure that you are taking the quiz. Okay. Get that taken care of today. And then make sure you're working on catch-up work. Those of you that are ahead, you will see that tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and load up the chapter 7, 8, 9 review sheet. So that'll be available to you if you do get finished with everything else that needs to be done. All right. Y'all have a wonderful day. We'll see you later. Adios. Hasta luego. Arrivederci. Ciao.